How's your camp going so far?
It's been good. It's exciting to get back out here with my brothers and, just be on the football field and do what we love to do.
You've been out here, several years now. Do you feel like you're kind of, taking on more of a veteran leadership role with these guys?
For sure. Especially in our room, with Coach Norton and stuff. If he needs something from the guys or needs a message to be relayed to, the whole linebacker room, me or Darius, we're kind of the three guys that he goes to relay that message to everybody across the room. So,
is it fair to say this might be the best linebacker depth you guys have had since you've been here, especially getting Ale back out?
Yeah. We're deep, as you can see. Just like you said, we just got Ale back in the works of getting John back. So once we get him back, we're going to be probably one of the deepest rooms on our football team. So,
speaking of Ale and John, what was it like just seeing them, and able to increase their participation?
It's exciting. Ale's been out for a little over a year, so it's exciting to see him get back and doing what he loves. We're roommates, so a lot of the times we're always talking about, he misses football, how much he misses football, how much football is the only thing that he got. It's exciting for someone like him to come out here and, just be the smile on his face and the attitude that he has, that he actually gets to come out and practice and doesn't have to be on the side doing lifting or whatever that is they have him doing. So.
Do you know if he and Latu ever talk about, because obviously Latu went through a much more serious injury, but as far as an inspiration or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm sure, all those guys are close. So I'm sure they've talked, nothing that I've heard, around the locker room, but, I'm sure they've talked. Everybody's trying to talk to everybody that's hurt and just make sure that they're in good faith and that, they're ready for the season when they come back. So
you got a lot of guys, like you said, a lot of different types of players.
Yes.
Lend a lot of different skill sets.
Yes, sir.
Take us a little bit through that, about like what some guys provide and what some others do.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of our guys are very versatile. We got speed, we got strength, and then we got, the IQ to follow it. And I think everybody has a little bit of everything, whether that somebody might have a little bit more speed, we got those fast guys like Croy at corner, he's super fast. We got the big twins where they're fast and they got speed, or they're fast and they're strong, so it just kind of, the more the better, I think, so if you can have speed and you can have that strength, and at any position that you're at on the field, is just going to make our defense and our offense that much better.
I was talking more just specifically about the inside linebackers.
Oh, the inside linebackers. Yeah. With all of us, Ale, big dude, Darius, big dude, Che, big guys. I'm a little bit one of the smaller linebackers, so for me, I focus on, trying to use my hands and be strong like them. And, they might, what's the footwork that I or some of the smaller, more DB type bodies are doing, So, I come in with footwork and I think speed and athleticism. And then Ale and, Darius and Femi, they come in with strength and just size. So
some fit into the middle linebacker kind of spot, and some fit in more to like the weak side.
That weak side linebacker, the smaller linebacker, and you look out there, that's kind of where we got them.
And you think you're smaller?
Yeah, I would compared to them three guys, Darius, Darius, Che, and Femi. I think I'm
Femi,
smaller in size.
Yeah.
I weigh a little bit less than them. So,
what's been Danton's kind of imprint on the Coach Lynn's imprint on this defense, and what he wants you guys to look like this year?
Just flying around, communicating, and just doing our job. If everybody, all 11 people on the field can do their job, I think we're going to be pretty good. So that's just kind of the thing that he keeps preaching is, make sure you do your job, and do it with 100% effort. So what he's bringing in is just play fast, and just, if you're going to do everything, do it at 100%, whether you make a mistake or not. And if we're all running, all 11 of us are running to the ball, pursuing, he's going to come down at some point. So,
do you have any particular goals for this upcoming season?
Yeah, my main goal this year was to just stay healthy. I missed a lot of the first 5 games last year, so my main goal all off season and going into the season, just stay healthy, take care of my body. But other than that, obviously improving on my tackles and getting the ball back to the offense. We love turnovers on this side of the ball on the defense. So if we can get the ball back to the offense and let our offense do what they do, I think that's going to be the best for us. So just picks, turnovers, picking the ball up, running it back to the house, just doing whatever I can to help this team.
Has Coach Lynn emphasized that? Because Darius said something about that too.
Not only Coach Lynn, but I think all of the DB coaches or defensive coaches are. Coach Norton, same thing. Every day we talk about punching the ball out. You know, Coach Lane, even in our unit meetings, he's talking about punching the ball out. I think it just goes from top to bottom. You know, just trying to give the ball back to the offense. And even Coach Kelly talks about turnovers for the defense. So, I mean, that's a big emphasis when we're inside and meeting with our coaches.
We heard from a lot of the quarterbacks raving about Latu. Obviously, he was already great last year.
Yeah.
Is he kind of taking it to another level?
Yeah, for sure. From what I see, he's taking it to a whole nother level. Leadership stepped up tremendously, and just watching him, what he did over the off season, out here by himself doing his bag drills and his drills over here on the side, you could just tell he's in that mode, and it's his go time. It's his season this year. So.
And you mentioned Danton and, you know, Ken Norton.
Mm-hmm.
Do they offer any different perspectives as far as, you know, will Danton help enhance anything that Coach Norton tells you guys, or just adds anything?
I mean, I think they're all on the same page, you know. So whether that's Coach D-Lin tells them something in their staff meetings and Coach Norton comes relays that to us, or, you know, we're watching film and Coach Norton sees it while we're watching, and then we come out here for walkthrough and Coach D-Lin sees the same thing, you know. So a lot of the times they see the same thing. It's just how they say it to you. And I think that's the biggest thing is, you know, some people learn from other people differently. So it's just kind of how they say it and what you grasp from what they say. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.